Today's lesson essential question is, how do we use rounding or compatible numbers to estimate the difference? So today you're going to be estimating the difference. Remember, an estimate is a number that's close to the actual answer. Difference is the answer to a subtraction problem. So we're going to be estimating by rounding and using compatible numbers. You remember when we talked about rounding with addition, we round down when the number ends in 1, 2, 3, or 4. We round up when the number ends in 5, 6, 7, 8, or 9. Remember, when we find compatible numbers, we find numbers that are close to the actual numbers, but a little bit easier to calculate. Most of those numbers end in 5 or 0. So I have this word problem. All of the tickets for a concert were sold. So far, 126 people have arrived at the concert. About how many people have not arrived yet? Find someone in the room that could be your shoulder partner. Maybe it can be a family member, a pet, even a stuffed animal. Now tell your shoulder partner what this problem is about. Okay, this problem is about a concert. Tell your shoulder partner what this problem is asking you to solve or find. This problem is asking me to find about how many people have not arrived yet. What information is going to help me solve this problem? I see that 126 people are there so far. Now the word problem is missing some information, but I look at the picture and it says there were 493 tickets sold. So I know that altogether 493 people will be there, but right now only 126 people have arrived. So the problem is 493 minus 126. That will show me how many people are still not there. Now I can estimate in 3 different ways. I can round to the nearest 10, I can round to the nearest 100, or I could use compatible numbers. Let's start with rounding to the nearest 10. I know when I round to the nearest 10, I need to look at the ones place. I see that the ones place is a 3. That means I round down. So this 9 is going to stay a 9 because 493 rounds to 490. What about this 6? Am I rounding up or down? This time I'm rounding up, so 126 will become 130. Now it's easier to estimate the answer. 0 minus 0 is 0. 9 minus 3 is 6. 4 minus 1 is 3. Now let's round to the nearest 100. When I round to the nearest 100, I have to look over to the tens place. This tens place is a 9. That means I have to round up. So 493 becomes 500. Am I rounding up or down here? This time I'm rounding down. So 126 becomes 100. 500 minus 100 is very easy to do in my head. It becomes 400. Last, let's estimate using compatible numbers. 493 is really close to 495. 495 is just easier to deal with. 126 is really close to 125. 5 minus 5 is 0. 9 minus 2 is 8. 4 minus 1 is 3. 380. So all of these answers are really good estimates of the number of people who have not arrived yet.